The Book of Ezekiel. Imagine a man by a river in a foreign land. Suddenly, the sky splits open. He sees a storm wind, a flash of fire, and at its center, 4 living creatures with the faces of a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. He sees impossible wheels within wheels, covered in eyes, moving in perfect unison. This isn't science fiction. This is how the Book of Ezekiel begins, one of the most visually stunning and startling books in the entire Bible. You'll find Ezekiel in the Old Testament, right after Isaiah and Jeremiah. Its placement there is intentional. It's the third of the major prophets, speaking directly into the heart of Israel's national catastrophe, the Babylonian Exile. The narrative is presented as the first-person account of a priest named Ezekiel, one of thousands departed from Judah. He isn't just reporting messages, he's living them, seeing them in visions that feel both cosmic and intensely personal. This perspective puts you right beside him as he grapples with what he sees.
The setting is the early 6th century BCE. Jerusalem, the city of God, has been conquered. Its temple, the very symbol of God's presence on earth, is destroyed. The people are scattered, wrestling with immense grief and a crushing question: has God abandoned us? Ezekiel's mission is to answer that question, but the answer isn't simple. The book is organized as a journey through this difficult reality, moving through 3 distinct sections. First, there's a period of intense judgment. For 24 chapters, Ezekiel confronts Israel's unfaithfulness. He doesn't just preach, he performs bizarre public acts. He builds a model of Jerusalem under siege. He lies on his side for over a year to bear the weight of the people's sin. It's a stark, unavoidable message. This crisis is the consequence of broken promises.
Then the perspective widens to pronounce judgment on the surrounding nations, showing that God's justice is for everyone, not just Israel. But just when the despair seems absolute, the book makes a dramatic turn toward hope. This is where we find some of the Bible's most powerful images of renewal. Ezekiel is shown a valley filled with dry, sun-bleached bones. As he speaks, the bones rattled together, are covered with muscle and skin, and then filled with breath, rising up as a vast army. It's a breathtaking promise that a nation that feels dead can be brought back to life. The book also introduces a radical idea for its time: individual responsibility. You are not doomed by the past. The book ends with an extraordinarily detailed vision of a new temple and a new city. From this temple flows a river that brings life to everything it touches. This isn't just about rebuilding a stone structure. It's a vision of God's presence returning to dwell with his people, healing the land, and creating a new world. The journey through Ezekiel is wild and sometimes jarring, but it moves relentlessly from judgment to a profound life-giving hope, showing that even in the midst of total collapse, a story of restoration is already beginning.
Thank you for watching. We hope this study helped you better understand the Bible and feel encouraged